I'm back with another triggering topic. Now, I said I wasn't going to talk about this anymore, but I might as well. I got so many black women unfollowing me. So, since there are so many women mad at me, I might as well at this point stop tiptoeing around and tell y'all the real truth. And this isn't for my subbies that understand me and think critically, it's for the others. So when I told y'all that Ashley Dalton, Shira Seven, and other women like them are enabling black women to live in delusion, there was a visceral, almost violent reaction to that, calling me names, disrespecting me, reporting my lives on TikTok, and everything. But honestly, I wasn't trying to hurt anyone, and least of all black women. I said what I said because I wanted to really help black women to live in reality. So, here is that reality check. Now, let's talk about, what do you guys call them? Level up creators or female creators that tell women that all they have to do is change their appearance and they will attract a billionaire or a millionaire man. I'm not even going to tell you that that is ridiculously stupid if you believe that. I'm not even going to tell you that you should be focusing on your personality and the woman that you are. And the number one focus that you should have is to be interested. If you are interested in men, you should be interested in his personality and his value system. I'm not even going to come at you from that perspective because that type of rationality is not well tolerated from black women that consume this type of content. So let me give you cold, raw, hard data with no protection of your feelings, that is. When you have a woman tell you that all you have to do is put on your best classy dress, have your best sew-in with Malaysian bundles, perfect soft glam makeup and work out, and all you have to do is make sure that you go to these bars and clubs and country clubs with rich men, then you will have all of these millionaires falling at your feet. I want you to know she is lying to you. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at her for lying to you. But let's just get to the numbers that you cannot argue with, because I know that women will still want to argue. So let's see if you can argue with these numbers, okay? Because men lie, women lie, but numbers do not. Now, it is estimated that between 2 and 4% of the total U.S. population are single male millionaires. The majority of millionaires are married. I don't think that I have to tell you that the same stat applies to billionaires as well. So, what does that mean? The odds of you finding a rich, wealthy man that is single and can even marry you is slim to none, no matter what you look like. Now, let's also talk about the fact that rich people usually marry each other, if you didn't know that. So the chances of you coming around a whole bunch of wealthy people, being number one, a black woman, and number two, not coming from a background of wealth, the majority of men will not entertain you just on those things alone. Now, you could tell me, you could say triggered, well, I'm not looking for a millionaire. He can just be wealthy. He can just be well off. He can make 6 figures. That's what I'm looking for. I'm listening to these women because they will help me find a 6-figure man, 100K and up. I hate to burst your bubble, but approximately 25% of men in the U.S. workforce earn 100K or more annually. In certain places that you look, it's down to 17% or 23.4%. So once again, your odds of finding a man that is even making 6 figures is also very slim. Now, you might tell me, oh, I can't find it in a black man, but I can find it in a white tea man because white tea men, they got the money. Well, let me say that according to the stats that I found, approximately 2% to 7% of all married white tea men in the US are married to black women. I don't think that you need me to tell you that those numbers are very low. To break it down, that means that 93% to 98% of white men do not marry black women, whether they are rich or whether they are poor. And the numbers are even lower for other races like Asian men. The number is so low that they can't even do accurate calculations. The reason why I'm focusing on white tea men is because usually that is who black women are talking about pursuing or dating, just statistically. Now, let me say this, that when white tea men marry, and this includes the rich ones that Ashley Dalton and Shira Seven tell you are around if you just close your eyes and click your heels together, they usually marry white tea Hispanic women and Asian women second. And I'm going to say something that is extremely controversial. If you are a black woman and you do so happen to beat all of the odds, and you do find a white tea man that is interested in black women, or you find a rich white tea man that is interested in black women. And like I said, I use white tea men because when black women date out, statistically, it's normally with white tea men. So let me say, if you do find an attractive or wealthy white tea man, they usually go after a certain type of archetype of a black woman or a biracial woman. Think Jodie Turner, dark-skinned, striking, extremely athletic body, lean, or a biracial like Zendaya. Even this woman right here, she's popular on TikTok. I didn't know who she was until today. Now, I can't validate how rich her husband is via Google, but she says on her page that this man is rich. You look at this, here she is with a man that looks like, respectfully, he needs Viagra to get an erection. But even she fits a certain type of aesthetic to even get with this old, over-the-hill white tea man to get her bills paid or to get tricked on or whatever she got going on. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. I'm not even trying to be funny. I promise that I'm not. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. But half of the black women that were underneath my comments on YouTube that I could see their pictures or their videos or profile that were sitting there going at me in defense of Ashley Dalton, I looked at y'all profiles and I looked at y'all pictures, and you do not fit the archetype. You do not. You do not. And I have no idea why so many of y'all want to pay people to lie to your freaking face. They know you're not getting these men. They know it. They know the likelihood of this happening to you is just as likely as you going outside and getting struck by lightning. And, this isn't to tell you that you won't feel better by working out, getting your hair done, getting your nails done, dressing nice, and presenting yourself in the best way that you can. You will feel good, and that's great, sister. But doing all of that in hopes that a man will take notice is boss level pickmeism. You should be doing it for you and you alone, because the stats are not in your favor. They just aren't. And let's say you are able to find this needle in a haystack. If you're focusing on money and status, I promise you, you will live to regret it. You got a Birkin bag, but you got bum bumps all over your pum pum, because this rich man knows that you are only interested in his money, and he has 15 other girls like you on his roster. Now, I'm not here to convince you to stop listening to anyone. Believe what you want. Live how you want. This video is not about me giving you my opinion. This isn't the time for that. I just wanted to give you facts and stats that you cannot argue with. These are the facts, and this is reality. The reality is what these women are selling you is nothing but a dream. It's nothing but a fantasy. 99% of the black women who listen to these women will never get what they are selling them. The women that are even selling it to you don't even have what they want you to believe in. What? Oh my goodness. Let me just keep going. All right. If you have a woman telling you sweet lies and promoting a long shot as a sure thing, you should critically think and question their motives, especially if they have consultation sessions for $425 an hour. And I wanted to say something to somebody that said to me in the comments, oh, you have your Cash App in your videos. Please don't do me. If you'd like to donate to help me improve my channel, you can, but it's not a requirement. I have a lot of women that email me every day for advice, and I have never, not even one time, asked them to send me any kind of money for my response or advice. I send it out of the goodness of my heart because I love Black women. I would never tell them, yes, to get this information, yeah, you can be on a FaceTime with me. Send me $500. I would never do that. That goes against everything that I stand for. Please stop it. And I want to say one more thing. I had a woman underneath my videos very upset about Ashley Dalton, and I wanted to bring light at what she said to me. You're misrepresenting what Ashley said. She's not anti-Black or against locks. The lady had a few dreads and an afro. Ashley asked her what was going on with two styles on one head. She complimented her on her afro and encouraged her to wear it out. This is what I say. I say I didn't misrepresent anything. She told a young Black woman who was upset to pay her if she wanted her to change the title. This person says to me, yes, triggered. People charge for their services or consultations. What's wrong with that? I say charging to change a title where you are bashing the BW that you say you want to help is insane. And for you to even attempt to defend it is disturbing, to be honest. And she charges for what? She doesn't even have what she is telling Black women they can get. And statistically, 95% of more of Black women will never have what she is selling. This person responds to me and says, remember the time you posted an unflattering thumbnail of Annie Idibia from Young, Famous, and African? Many people asked you to change it and you didn't. You laughed and mocked Annie. How was that different? Or is it only okay to humiliate African women and not Black women? Now, this took me for a loop because, baby, I never did any of that. I don't even know what this lady was talking about. It blew my mind. I never laughed. I never mocked Annie. I never did any of that. But y'all will see. Let me just keep reading my responses to this person. I say, excuse me, you're a liar. I didn't laugh or mock Annie. I said I felt very bad for her. And this can be fact checked, you guys. I have 2 videos on Annie Idibia. Hopefully I'm saying her name right, but I have 2 videos on her. You can look it up. So anyway, I say, excuse me, you're a liar. I didn't laugh or mock Annie. I said I felt very bad for her. And I did change it, even though it was a picture that Annie posted herself. So I do take my own advice. SMH. And your example makes no sense because she didn't ask me to take it down. Other people who don't even know her asked me to, and I still did it. Just so everyone knows, I did take down a picture. I did change the thumbnail to something else because so many people asked me to. And this is what I say, and I didn't post it to be mean. I was trying to represent how draining being with a bad man is. I say don't come on my page being xenophobic because I'm for all Black women, no matter where they are from or no matter where they come from. You're about to get blocked because what you're not going to do is lie on me. She responds and says, my apologies. I didn't know you changed it. That was good of you. Disgusting. Wow. I have no idea why this person, I've never seen this person a day in my life on my page. I clicked on her profile. The only time she's ever left a comment is regarding this Ashley Dalton situation. It's crazy that she would try to play me and put me in a position of Ashley Dalton. Like, it's wild. Acting like I'm trying to tell somebody that they got to pay me or give me some coins to... Nonetheless, I'm not even going to let that get me out of pocket. But that was wild to me. Like, really, I was absolutely flabbergasted. You know, because I've never done anything like that. I've never in my life tried to take down a Black woman, or make a Black woman feel less than. The only time I've ever even had issues with Black women is when I feel like those Black women are damaging to the collective of Black women, or they're taking advantage of Black women, or they're lying to Black women, or they're disrespecting, or they're doing something like that. But nonetheless, you know, it's just crazy. And it's crazy to come at me, a person that always tries to uplift black women, for you wanna come at me and you're ready to slander my name and throw dirt on me and say that I did something that I didn't even do to protect a woman that would charge you for breathing. Like I really feel like there is a concerning percentage of black women that are so desperate for a man and desperate for male validation that they have allowed that thirst to cause them to be mentally unstable and attack others who try to tell them the truth. But you know what? I've already gone off the deep end. I've already lost the plot, because this video, I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about rationality, logic, and facts. I challenge you all to think critically, because if you spend all of your time and your effort chasing a pipe dream, what happens when you finally come to the realization that you have wasted your time chasing after something that was never going to be in your grasp? Do you know the depression that comes along with wasting your time on something? Life is too short. Focus on self-improvement for you and you alone. What is meant to be will be. What is meant for you will be for you. Not everybody is meant to be married. Not everybody is meant to have children. Not everybody is meant to be, and not everybody's meant to be single. Some people are meant to be, what I'm trying to say is some people are meant to be married. Some people are meant to be single. Some people are meant to find love in one way. Other people are meant to find love in another way. There's no right or wrong way to exist in this world. The only wrong way, in my opinion, is to live your life in the lens of if a man wants you or not. And to live your life for a piece of paper, for money. To throw all your morals out the window, to throw everything that you care about out the window, just so that you can have a bag that, who told you that it's luxury? Some white tea people told you that to have a Birkin bag means that you somebody, or to have a Chanel bag that you somebody, because you didn't get that idea or thought process from yourself. You got that from other people and you attached that ideology to yourself. And that's actually pathetic. And I actually, as I'm thinking and speaking, that lets me know that a lot of these women may be too far gone. Because how can you let somebody else curate what you think has value? Anyway, but like I said, I have so much more to say, but I won't. But this is the last time I will be talking about this. I will be talking about, I don't even know what terminology is used for this. I don't know. But this is the last time I'm talking about delusional women that really believe this BS. Like, I do not know. And you know what? I take that back. I may talk about this again one day, but not unless something monumental happens with these creators, or something, just so crazy, I just feel like I need to speak on it. But I'm done with it for now, because the attention that it gets me is not the type of attention that I want, because it's pointless. If you hear me, cool. But if you don't, then that's okay too. I'm probably not your cup of tea or the creator that you need to be sub to. And like I said, that's okay. But I digress. If you watched this whole video and you truly enjoyed it, and you truly thought critically about what I said, because there's so many more stats that I could have put in this video, but if you understood my stats and where I'm coming from, drop a 100 in the comments down below. And if you cannot donate to my Cash App above, that's no problem at all, okay? No problem. Just do your girl a free favor. I know times are hard out here. We all just trying to make it, unless we got, husbands that are worth 1.7 billion. Let me stop. Unless we have husbands or boyfriends or lovers or sneaky links that are worth $1.7 billion, a year. Anywho, follow me on TikTok, all right? I live stream there exclusively, and it will cost you nothing to hit that follow button. Also, follow your girl on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads, and subscribe. And as always, ladies, please don't get crazy in my comments. Don't get crazy in my comments, because I'm just going to block you. For real, don't disrespect me because I have not said anything worth the disrespect that I've received over these past few days. So if you can't be nice, don't say nothing because I could really be mean to some of y'all and but I'm not going to do it. But just drop your thoughts, comments and feelings down below.